Good Wednesday morning, daily dose of Danny Jane followers. Okay, I look like crap. I was up all night in agonizing pain, totally drugged up on drugs right now, so who knows what this is going to sound like. That's my disclaimer. You know how sometimes you put disclaimers on things? This is for adult content only. This is crazy content only. So the president of Brazil, Bolsonaro, 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 is positive. This is the guy who told everyone in his country that it was a fake flu, that it was a, what do you call it? I think fake flu. He's a fuck up. So he never wears a mask. He's like the Brazilian version of 45. He's a dick. Now he's positive. And he has chills and body aches and everything. But, he says, I'm going to get through it. Okay. There's a new president for the University of California system because, what's her name? Janet Napolitano is retiring from that position. The new president is the former president of Ohio State, the Ohio State. He was the president there. He's black. He's experienced. He graduated from a UC. He did his master's at a UC. He's super de-duper smart. He has a lot of great ideas. He's like king of fundraising, which the UC system is huge. It's huge. There's like, I don't know, lots of schools. But in the 154 years of the UC system, there's never been a black president. Pause for applause. No shit. Okay, so that's good news. Now let's get to some weird news. What the fuck with the back to school bullshit? Show of hands who thinks we're ready to go back to school, that we could safely protect these students, that we could have a regular classroom situation for these students and teachers on the budgets that they currently have. Oh, weird, no hands are up, because there's no fucking money to protect the students and the teachers. It's impossible. Do you see my building behind me? That's a Flatiron building in New York City. Cool beans. Okay. So yeah, that's fucking bullshit, and we're not ready. We're not ready. They're not ready. And they're talking about doing 8 to 5 school days with different shifts. I came up with the idea a long time ago. You have one teacher in one classroom. My chair's on wheels. You have one teacher in one classroom, her homeroom. Okay, she has her, whatever, do it alphabetical, I don't know. She has her 20 students. Those are her people. That's her homeroom. She greets them in the morning. She says, okay, here's what we're doing today. English, science, and math. This is a hardcore day. The students stay put. She leaves to go teach whatever subject she teaches. The science teacher comes in and teaches those core kids. That's first period. Second period, the English teacher comes in and teaches those kids. Third period, the math teacher comes in and teaches those kids. Second period, they go to, you know what I mean? Like you have a 6-period day and all this happens. Lunch, they eat lunch, everything happens in their homeroom. It's these 20 kids, it's the teachers that come in and out. There's disinfection stations at the door. Hands are being washed, masks are being worn. I feel like that is a really good idea. It's not even complicated. I bet they came up with this idea already and someone said no. And then talking about schools, let's just talk about the Secretary of Education. I read this thing on Twitter today and it's fucking hysterical. They said DeVos can have a one-way, Betsy DeVos can have a one-way ticket to fuck offsville. A one-way ticket to fuck offsville. Wherever that is, send that bitch there. I hate her guts. Despise her. She's so stupid and not qualified for the job. Weirdly, she's a Trump supporter, has always been a Trump supporter. Query. I wonder how she got her job. What the fuck? Okay, so yesterday I talked about qualified immunity, even though I called it implied, applied, all kinds of things, qualified immunity. And the way to dismantle qualified immunity is to get tort reform and police police reform simultaneously. And that will dissolve the need for qualified immunity. So tort reform and police reform simultaneously. These two things have to happen at the same time. I don't know a lot about tort reform, but tort reform is not upending the Supreme Court. Tort reform can happen at a low level and then a higher level, higher level, higher level. So those are the two things. That's how you get rid of qualified immunity and stop this racist bullshit. And then I like to sing a little ditty for you. If there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the beat while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, Danny. Got it. Ice, ice, Danny. Okay. No. So I'm calling all lawyers and lawmakers and protesters to get this going. Tort reform, police reform. Protesters, put it up on your sign. Dismantle qualified immunity. That could be one of your Black Lives Matters. Defund the police. Add this one. Dismantle qualified immunity. Okay, what the fuck in Hong Kong? Can you believe it? Hong Kong went from almost a democratic nation with freedoms and all this to now the Chinese government has their thumb on Hong Kong so fucking hard. It's unreal that this is happening in our world. Then, just a little call out. Dr. Fauci, where are you? We miss you. You're so smart. Why aren't you on TV anymore? Oh, because the White House is blocking him? Yeah, I think that's why. He goes to the White House every day. I just read a huge thing about his feelings about everything. First of all, he says he would never get on an airplane. He says he would never go see the doctor unless it was emergency. He said he would never go to a restaurant, inside or outside. He goes, get delivery, it's fine. He said if you have people over to your house, if they've not been quarantining, then they need to wear a mask. And that he included that with his own children, his daughter. So he's hardcore, but he's the smartest guy we know, and why isn't he out there? We don't know. We don't know. We're suppressing the brain. Why? Because we got 45 up there, Buffalo and everyone with his bullshit. And his niece, Mary Trump, is going to have her book, I think it's available next Tuesday. And she's like a psychotherapist. I don't feel good. And she, talks about what a dick he is. Can't wait to read it. It's going to be so eye-opening. Not, but still, I like the history of the fact that this is her uncle. It's like, that creepy fucking uncle that nobody wants to come to the family reunions. That's Trump. That's him and her family. Today we vote in Delaware and New Jersey. Vote, vote, vote. If you voted early, yay. If you vote by mail, yay. If you go to the polling place, yay. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. Oh, wait, one more thing. Wear a fucking mask. Wear a fucking mask. Put your fucking mask on. It's not oppression. Wear a mask. These fucking 45 lovers and their bullshit about how we're, oppressing them and it's their constitutional right. Fuck all the way off. All the way. Fuck all the way off. Get your fucking mask on or stay the fuck home. We don't need to see your punk ass out in the street yelling at people for wearing a mask and trying to get up in their business. Wear a mask or stay the fuck home. Put your fucking mask on. I hate everyone. Mostly everyone. Almost all people. I don't feel good. I'm going to go. Okay, I love you guys. It's only 9 minutes. You're probably going to freak out. Think something's wrong with me. Guess what? Something's wrong with me. I'm in pain.